The tiny sketchbook. This seemed so doable at the time of purchase, which was in 2024, and yet so challenging at the same time. I felt like I wasn't doing enough with my art, and it was quite bothersome, to be honest. However, Leslie Strauss on YouTube introduced me to the 100 Tiny Challenge, and honestly, I am hooked. I already see the benefits of playing, having fun, enjoying the process, and I don't spend a lot of time doing it. I do enough to get my fingers wet, enough to get my mind mentally interested, and I'm really enjoying these bright colors just popping off the page. And look at these. They're so tiny and cute. What a blast. I mean, some aren't perfect, and I wasn't aiming for perfection. A lot of these are on a time limit base, 15 to 15 minutes to 30 minutes max. And some days I was really into it, and some days not so much. But I'm getting more and more into perfecting the tiny sketchbook. I'm really enjoying the process, and that is what is important. That is what art is all about. That is what makes art good for your heart. I even have these little tiny sketchbooks here, which I've started a little tiny story for my grandson, and I will be finishing that halfway through, passing it over to him, and he will continue the story on the rest of the pages. How fun is that? My grandson is going to be over the moon. This is why art is good for the heart. You teach me, I teach him, and well, you get it, so on and so on. I already see improvements both on paper and mentally. That is the best kind of therapy I can think of. There's even these little tiny cute palettes you can purchase. Now, I've purchased these off Temu. The sketchbook I purchased off Etsy. I'll see if I can add a link below. Temu, well, that's a given. Some like to shop there, some don't. Those other little books that I showed you were also from Temu. They're the cheapest art supplies, and for some reason, the quality is really good. I mean, some things can be a hit and miss, but the paper on those little tiny sketchbooks are pretty nice. I mean, I've been doing some watercolor on them and they haven't been buckling or anything. This here is cold press paper and it's very pitted, but it's okay. It's been doing the job. I have been enjoying the process and we'll look for a hot press tiny book next. That's all I have for you. Set yourself up some challenges. Be kind to yourself. Enjoy the process. Bye.